All right. Dylan, what's
up,
up?
dude?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We got you, bro.
Yeah, I got the wrong link. I was just getting sent to the main page of this website over and over again. But then
Yeah,
my
I
friend
know.
J-Rod sent me another one, and it worked out.
I don't. That's weird because I sent both links and they're
Yeah.
both the same exact link. I don't know. Something might be missing from one of them. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know
sometimes emails and things, they mess with stuff and they make like the box, they like hyperlink it or whatever it's called. So I think I
Okay.
wasn't getting the actual thing. So, well,
That's
hi
okay.
guys. Good to see you. Nice
It's
to meet
okay. Nice to meet you.
Yes, very nice to meet you. Very glad to have you on the show. I will
Thanks,
tell
man.
you that I was introduced to you guys by J-Rod.
Yeah, he's the boy. I love him very much. He's a good guy.
Don't go
really?
that- don't go that far. Don't
You
go
haven't
that
Yeah,
known
let's not get his head any bigger, right?
Wait, you didn't know about NERV before J-Rod?
Yeah, what the heck?
I
dude?
no.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Just
knew
tell him,
of
Bill.
them. I just hadn't dug into them until J-Rod started talking to
Dude,
me
how
about
many of their tracks have I added to the station?
it. Probably 5 or so at least.
Like, I've been adding Nerve for a good 2,
Oh, yeah.
3 years now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew of them and I had heard some stuff and I just hadn't dug into them. But now I have. Love you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Now I'm really pissed that I hadn't seen you guys yet because you've played in my neck of the woods quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm in Mobile, Alabama, where
Yeah.
J-Rod's at. So I just haven't had the opportunity to see you. And then when we got offered this tour and it had you on it, and I'm like, well, I'm definitely going to do it now. So
Right.
so how did getting hooked up with Archers and of Virtue and Dead Eyes and this Temporary High Part 2 tour happen?
We've toured with Archers before in the past. We've always been friends with Archers. We actually met them through a Twitch stream a long time ago, the Space Zebra Show. It was run by some guys that worked for Danny Wimmer Presents. And we were always doing like we submitted songs like Low and a couple Blue and a couple other songs. Even Bad Habits, I think, was on there. And we were always on the chart with them. It was like us and Archers, and so we would talk to them in the chat. And we were both unsigned bands and just kind of coming up around the same time. So then there was a point where they're like, "Yo, you want to go on tour with us?" And we had toured with them, and it was us, them, and Savage Hands, and that was like one of our first tours ever. So we became friends with them, and we stayed in touch. And then they offered us the second part of the Temporary High tour. We said, "Hell yeah!" So now that we've gone back and played more tours and done more stuff, it should be pretty cool.
Oh, that's sort of cool. I mean, like Savage Hands is local to me.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, those are such good friends of mine now. I love them to death.
I'm in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Oh,
so,
cool! Yeah, right on.
Yeah, so they're not far from me.
Awesome! That's so cool. Yeah, they're great guys. That whole tour was amazing. It was just 3 bands. We had some locals some nights, but it was just a hangout session every night. It was really fun. So I think we're going to repeat that.
I really hope so. I saw the first part of the Temporary High tour.
Yeah.
It was absolutely phenomenal. Such a sick lineup.
Right.
For people who might not be familiar with who you are, can you please tell us about how your band started?
Yeah.
Where you're from? All the things.
My name's Dylan. I sing for a band called NERV. We're a group of 4 dumbasses that just like to write music together and play shows. We met online through some connections. I was in another band a long time ago that was signed to like Razor and Tie and Artery Recordings about 2012. And so I had some friends and some connections from that. And some of those reached out to other people that were looking for stuff. And one of them happened to be Jordan, who plays guitar for us. And then they were in other bands and stuff like that. And we all kind of said, all right, let's get together and write some songs. So we met in the studio because Jordan and Scott and Tyler are from out of state. I'm from California. We met in Southern California. I'm from Northern California, so it's about 7 hours away. So long story short, they flew out. I picked them up from the airport after driving 7 hours down there. We met in the studio. We wrote Enough, Enemy, and Bad Habits. And they all flew home, and we did about a year of behind the scenes. Let's make a name. Let's get some pictures. Let's do this. Let's do that. And they flew back out. We did 3 music videos in what felt like 2 days. And they flew back home. And then we got a plan with our friends in BBTV and launched some stuff and kind of did behind the scenes for a long time. We've been a band officially since 2017, ish, but we're behind the scenes before that, and we did a lot, saying yes to nobody and no to a lot of people, and we slowly have built since then, and now they all live out here, and we're just still rocking, still rolling. We have our friends in SPG Records that we've been working with for the past EP. We have an awesome booking agent, two actually, Sequel Music, Julian and Jacob over there. They help us a lot. We have the person that believed in us from the very start. His name's Eric German. He's a lawyer. He's a music lawyer for bands behind you like Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger Death Punch and all that stuff. And we've had all these people just kind of helping push us forward. I know it's not exactly the question, but I like to rant.
No, but I've got a question to follow on from that, Bill.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned all these people that are behind you, supporting you behind the scenes, like a label and lawyers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that to you to have that team behind you pushing you?
Oh,
what's the importance of having a team behind you and not doing it on your own?
It's so important just by the connections that you can make with them. Like our manager, Dione and Xavier, they work at a company called Grandview, and they manage a band called Asking Alexandria. Who we went on tour with is Asking Alexandria. They helped connect the dots. You can get so much from people's connections and everything like that, but you can also do a lot without it. But once you get to a certain point, there's only so much you can do on your own. So having a team, having people willing to push it from different angles, pretty much as important as it can get. Like we wouldn't be talking if we didn't have a publicist that Shan, who runs our record label, hired in order to talk. Because I try to keep up with everything music and everything like that, but it's hard. There's so many, like look how far away you guys are from. My social media shows what I have. It doesn't show the next thing. So.
Right. Well, I'm all the way over in the UK. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So and it's opening those doors for you, isn't it? It opens up these doors to, and the most important thing to do in this industry is networking is 101.
Yep. And nothing's given at that rate. You can get presented with an opportunity, but you still have to earn it, at the end of the day. And a lot of these people that have been in the music industry for a long time, they know that. They're like, here's your chance, take it, leave it, however you want to do it. So
what do you find that the biggest challenge was, though, when you guys started the band? What was the biggest thing that you guys faced? Or do you have a story where you had an epic fail?
What do you mean epic fail?
Well, I think a lot of artists, when they start out, they stumble. They stumble with their social media. They stumble with their recording. They stumble with their production.
Yeah, I guess we've just taken things so slow. We've tried to be so methodical about things. I don't know if we've necessarily ever really had an epic fail. We've had things not work out the way we wanted them to, but I think that slow and steady wins the race. I think NERV's not going anywhere. I'm in a band with three of my best friends. Like nobody else, not a lot of people can say that. And we've literally been through anything and everything from vans breaking down to, I don't know, just it's money problems, but we've always made it work. We've always overcome anything. But as far as bad things that have happened or anything like that, I don't know. There was a time on a tour where our alternator broke. I replaced the alternator, and it was a bad second alternator. And we did a 3-hour Uber to play an acoustic show in Vegas just to make it happen.
Damn.
Wow.
Man,
the show must go on, right?
Yeah, we were playing with Polaris and Bless the Fall, so it was kind of.
Oh yeah, I'd pay that Uber bill.
And $1,000 and we were in Barstow and they were in Vegas, and we're like, all right, well, let's make the show. We bought an acoustic guitar and went, made her happen. We played acoustic to a group of people expecting some heavy stuff, but it ended up working out. But yeah, like I said, I don't necessarily think we've ever failed. I think we've hit some rough spots, but heck, all the guys in my band, not me, have moved across the country to make this work and pretty much uprooted their whole life. So there is no failing. There's only going.
Well, exactly. I think though, when you're starting out as a band, as you stumble through, there's going to be moments where you have the opportunity to either learn, or you have the opportunity to turn back.
Right.
What kept you going in those moments, thinking that, okay, this is the way that we saw it, but you know what? We're just going to pivot and persevere.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've worked some shitty jobs to get to it, to make it work. I mean, I don't know. I think music helped me so much, and being able to write things that have resonated with people. As soon as I realized how much people were connecting with things I was writing, I don't think they're. I know I'd have to probably get killed to stop doing music. So yeah, I mean, just that connection is. There's nothing else like music, and I don't want to ever not do it. I think I'm fortunate enough to have figured out how to sing. I kind of taught myself how to do it. I think, yeah, I think that I just want to do it so damn bad. I don't really care. I'll figure it out. And I think the rest of my band feels the same.
And it's all the learning process as you go. Band members, and we mentioned the team behind you earlier. Like these independent bands that don't have a team,
right?
You've got to wear so many hats now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
writing, producing, social media, management, booking, and stuff like that. And it can get on top of you. So having that support behind you that you have, and that gives you encouragement to keep going as well.
100%.
You've got people that can fall back on and be like, right, this didn't go the way, and it's a constant learning curve. One of the biggest things that I heard from a Brent Smith's probably, in my opinion, best front man on the entire planet. I've never seen anyone own an entire arena like that man did.
Yeah.
And he said, if you want to be a musician, never arrive.
There you go. I like that.
I was like, you're right, because you've always got to keep bettering yourself. Yeah.
I mean, and with that said, I mean, there's always so much you can learn from new people. I watch all these new artists that are just coming out that just they come out the gate swinging, killing it. Millions of followers before they even release a song. Just super, super talented. And I'm always like, man, I wish I could do that. But I also know in the back of my mind that they're figuring something out that's new, that's right now. And maybe I can do that too, but also I'm just going to keep owning what I've been doing because it's working well enough to where I'm very fortunate, very, very fortunate that I get to do this. And I get to meet people like you guys.
That's not always, though, your friend, though, because when you come out the gate swinging that hard and you've got that many people following you out the gate, you're almost, if you don't follow up in an even bigger way, it's sort of to your detriment. I think I agree with you on the slow and steady wins the race. Be consistent in releasing your music. Be consistent in the social media that you're putting out there, right? Because if you don't, your followers are going to get really, really excited, and then they're going to go away.
Yeah. It's crazy. I want to touch on the tour a little bit because I believe it's end of the month. First show, isn't it?
Our first show is October 1st, I believe.
October 1st.
The whole month of October. I can double check. But yeah, I know it's the whole time.
Go and see this fucking tour because you mentioned you played with Archers, right? Have you played with a Virtue or Dead Eyes?
I have not played with Dead Eyes, but I have played with a Virtue. They're incredible. They played right before us at Louder Than Life when we played last, and they're the friends. Their singer, he came up on stage and brought me my Jack Daniels. It was pretty funny.
This tour is gonna fucking go off. Let me tell you that.
I have a good feeling about it.
This tour is gonna go off.
Yeah.
When Kevin sent me that, when we got the lineup for our show down in Biloxi, I was like, holy fuck! How is that place gonna be standing after they all go and perform there?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a killer show. We whenever we play down in that side of the state, it just gets crazy. Of the country, it just gets crazy. Florida, Alabama, all that freaking southeast craziness. I don't know what it is in the air or what it is out there, but we've played there a few times, and it's just,
nobody fucking believes me when I say that. Nobody believes me when I say when you come down to fucking this area, show up and show out.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, it's not there's other places that do it just as good, but like there's never a dull moment down there. I will say that. Like I can't ever hate on my hometown because it's the best because of
I'll tell you what, Dale.
Since I was 15, but
come and play some shows in the UK and you'll see what it's fucking all about, man.
There we go. That's what we need to do. We need to do that. I can't wait till that happens. Hopefully it'll happen sooner rather than later.
Got tickets for Pittsburgh.
Fuck yeah, Jace.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wish it was coming towards me, but it's not. I already saw the tour, the first run in Richmond. So unfortunately,
Yeah,
I know. I would love though. I would love to have NERV back.
We've played up there a couple times. We'll be back.
Yeah, Canal Club is a haunt, man.
Oh yeah, we've played Canal Club a few times. We played some shows that weren't supposed to happen at Canal Club that people still came, and it was amazing.
Okay, why do I not know about this?
Okay. But yeah, it was a good time.
Oh my goodness. I think it's just such a absolutely sick show. I mean,
yeah.
Kevin, do you have NERV and Dark Remedy in the UK?
Here you go.
J-Rod, I hope you got deep pockets, my dude.
Yeah.
Because you're behind the conversion, my friend.
Yeah, I know. Going over the pond is expensive. Doesn't matter what band you are. You're paying.
Yeah,
your flights alone to come here for a band of 4 is $4 or $5 grand.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And we can't do it by ourselves. We need at least one other person, like minimum. You know.
And not only that, but then you have like the cost of the renting of the equipment because
or if you bring your own, it's even.
Well, then you have to convert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to have the different power and all that craziness.
Yes.
It's nuts, man.
Really bad. So your EP Lost is your newest release. What can you tell us about it?
I don't know. It's heavy. It's our heaviest stuff. We were angry for some reason. We decided to get real angry.
Angry's good,
man.
Very,
very emotional. I lost my mother while we were writing this, so the song "Lost" is actually about losing her, and about losing a loved one, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, there's a lot of raw stuff. I always write about stuff in my head, and that's Lost is the poster child of that, But yeah, we got heavy, we got angry, we did it, and who knows what we'll do next. We have some other demos and things that we've been teetering with, and some heavy, some not. But
well, I'm so sorry. You're so young. I'm so very sorry.
I'm like 300 in my brain, I swear.
Right, but that's one reason why I when I first found you guys, I can't even remember back how I found you guys now. But there was one thing that really drew me to you is the lyrics and the feeling that you're putting into those songs. Like I can feel that you're writing from the heart and you're putting your whole soul into the songs and stuff like that. And there's bands out there now that they just write for the sake of writing, but you can't beat something that's coming from the heart. And like I relate to a lot of your music in different ways that you may have written it because of this, but I relate to it in a certain way, and you can't beat that, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's like where the name originally came from, is just like you feel with your nerves. So, I'm glad that it resonated with you. It means the world. That's why I do it. That's the main reason. That's what keeps me going, because sometimes it's rough. It's rough when you get like even one person doubting you, because they're so much louder than everything else. So it's nice hearing it.
Well, that's when you take the hate comments and you put that shit on a shirt.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Rappers did that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who?
It's pretty funny when people do that. It's hilarious, I think.
Yeah. There's a band over here not too far away from me in Bristol.
Yeah.
And they had like they're if you go and listen to them, they're so bipolar. They will not stick to one subgenre. Yeah, they've got a song that's got like a 1920 swing vibe on it. Perfect. But they were getting loads of hate comments on YouTube. So their vocalist Simon went, you know what, fuck it, and he just printed it on fucking shirts and started selling it, and they sold like hotcakes.
Yeah, people love the hate. It's fun.
Absolutely.
Just turn it into a positive, innit? Fuck them.
Right.
So my question is so when you get done with October and you get done with this tour, what's next?
I don't know. I think we got to get some more music. I think that'll be the next step. I think getting some more music out there. Nothing's set in stone. We're in, agents are talking, things like that. We don't have anything planned. I think we're gonna get home. We're gonna do the holidays with the family. Boys will probably fly home because they're living out here. It's kind of far. But yeah, I think when they're done with that, I think we hit the studio. We've been writing demos and things. I mean, there's songs that we have that we could go and record right now, but planning it out's always better. You can get it going. And yeah, I think more music, more tours. Who knows? We've said yes to a tour on like 3 days' notice. Who knows?
Yeah, it's so fuck it, we'll do it. You've got to be out there. But there is something, Kevin, while he's on, that we can talk about that's happening Friday.
We do? What?
Yes.
What's happening Friday?
Really?
Oh, come on. You got to let me play the role for a minute. So the new magazine, the new Sound 228 magazine is coming out Friday morning, and our friends in NERV are on the cover of that magazine.
Yeah, let's go. First cover. Let's go.
So here's how this works. Everybody going to the show needs to buy a copy so they can bring it to the show and get it signed by the band. That's how it works.
Damn right.
So
I love it.
They will be on sale on the website, and I looked at the magazine today, which has been nice. I haven't had to get into it daily like I used to have to, but looked at it today. It looks great, and did a great job with the article. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for Shauna getting it hooked up for us.
Make it happen. Yeah, I'm glad.
And we can't wait to get it out there Friday to people learn more about NERV. So if somebody's coming to a NERV show, what do you want them to take away from it after it's all said and done?
I don't know. I just think that music and shows are just a place to let loose, live however you want to live, do whatever you want to do. I think you come and you let yourself go and feel the music. That's the best way you can do it. I will do my 100% best. I've never not played a show. I've sang with strep throat. I've sang with pneumonia. I will go up there and I will do my damnedest to give you a show, and I just want you to enjoy it. I just want everybody to be free there. If you like to drink, have a beer. If you like to not drink, then don't drink, But if you like to just have fun and let loose and just be comfortable, safe, it's a safe place to let loose. You can tell us anything. We're always there to hang out too. We love hanging out with everybody. We love meeting everybody. But yeah, most of all, have a good time. Let yourself go.
I love it. So what's that feeling like? Being on stage with hundreds of people in front of you, and you're singing these songs that you wrote with your best friends, and they're singing it back to you.
There's nothing. It's crazy because like Bad Habits was out a while before we started touring, and then our first time we ever really played like out of like we played Incarceration on a little side stage because we won that Space Zebra show, and we started playing Bad Habits, and so many people are there like just inherently because it's a big festival, and the whole like front two rows was just singing all the words, and I was like, holy crap. And then we have a dropout chorus in the end that the music stops and it's just singing, and I'm like, I wonder if I can just not sing it. I sang it with them just in case because I didn't want to be that guy that holds the microphone up and nobody says anything, but I could have. They were screaming it. It was insane. And that feeling has never left, and we've chased it. And it's just an unreal connection. That's it. There's nothing else like it. There's nothing else in the world that can compare to you writing something, you feeling a certain way, and then at least 10 people are singing it. It's incredible. But the fact that I'll hear it over the guitars or over everything, it's just unexplainable. I don't know how to explain it, Matt. It's
crazy, right? Because that like you doing the music and like being a musician, being on that stage is what it's about, right?
Oh yeah.
And like for me, when I go to a show, it's an outlet for my mental health, man. That's where I release and I let out my anger and sadness and everything like that within these songs. Mm-hmm. And it's no different to you guys with these songs that you're writing because you're writing them from the heart and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, it's got to be so nice when you just walk off that stage and just be like, oh.
Yeah, we played our EP release show in Sacramento not that long ago, and we played Lost Last, and I was crying at the end of it, and I just kind of walked off, just let it be, kind of thing, and I feel like that's that connection that you're talking about. That's that real.
The fans want to see that. They want to feel it.
I want to see that as an artist. Yeah. Other artists too. I want you to be into it, dying and crying and doing the whole thing.
Leave your heart on the stage.
Totally.
Show me what it means. Let me know that you didn't phone it in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we want to see that from you. I love that, man. When are you coming back to Richmond?
I don't know. Hopefully soon.
Right.
We played Richmond.
Lisa, you can always come back to Biloxi on October 10th.
There you go. October 10th. Come out.
It's like a $800 flight.
All right, we're in. No, remember that.
So if people are trying to find NERV, what's the easiest way to find them as far as social media or website? Or
it's just We Are NERV. on like
everywhere.
and it's no spaces, just We Are NERV. I'm sure there's like 2 different websites. I'm not sure which one's even a thing anymore. I've disconnected from that side.
And if you're not familiar with NERV, go and check them out. And tell you what, best bet, don't even go and check them out. Just go and buy a ticket to a show and find out what they're fucking like.
There you go. Come watch us live. We'll do our damn best. We'll make Matt proud. I promise you that.
There you go. Well, I can tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I've been excited since we talked about it. And
Heck yeah.
I can't wait. But
yeah,
thank you for being patient and
of course
finally getting a link to work. And
I know sometimes it's annoying.
Oh, it's okay. It's a live podcast. It's all good, man. I mean, different browsers, all the different things you have to do. It's not.
I tried everything.
It's
the language is bad. I tried a phone, a MacBook, a desktop computer. Right. I was in all different browsers on all of them.
The good thing is we have a Jared. Yeah, and we have a Jared, so he'll edit it down and make it look really, really sharp, like nothing happened.
Yeah. Perfect. It's perfect.
But Dylan, thank you so much for joining us, and look forward to seeing you October 10th, and can't wait to throw down in Biloxi with you guys.
Yeah, we'll have a great time. Thank you for having me. I appreciate all 3 of you.
Thanks for joining us, dude.
Thank you. Have a good one.